Welcome to Explorer and thanks for watching. In this video, we're excited to present to you all the billionaires in Africa. Africa is the second largest continent in the world with over 1 billion people, but unfortunately has the least number of billionaires. Altogether, the 20 African tycoons are worth $68.7 billion, down from $75.4 billion as of last year's list. However, the average net worth of each list member this year has climbed to $3.4 billion from $3.3 billion in early 2018. Buffeted by plunging stock prices and weak currencies, the number of African billionaires has shrunk to just 20, down from 23 a year ago. 4 people fell off Forbes' annual list of the continent's richest since last year, while one returned to the list after a 4-year absence. All but 4 members of the list have smaller fortunes than a year ago. For the 8th year in a row, Aliko Dangote of Nigeria is Africa's richest person. His estimated $10.3 billion net worth is nearly $2 billion less than a year ago, primarily due to a roughly 20% drop in the stock price of Dangote cement, his most valuable asset. 2 of the 20 billionaires are women. Isabel dos Santos, the daughter of Angola's former president, José Eduardo dos Santos, and Folorunso Alakija of Nigeria. Dos Santos' fortune declined to an estimated $2.3 billion, down from $2.7 billion a year ago, primarily due to a drop in the value of her stock holdings in oil firm Gap and communication firm Nos, both in Portugal, and a decline in the value of Angolan mobile telecom firm Unitel, of which she owns 25%. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Our list tracks the wealth of African billionaires who reside in Africa or have their primary businesses there, thus excluding Sudanese-born billionaire Mo Ibrahim, who is a UK citizen, and billionaire London resident Mohamed Al-Fayed, an Egyptian citizen. Strive Masiyiwa, a citizen of Zimbabwe and a London resident, appears on the list due to his expansive telecom holdings in Africa. With that said, here are the African billionaires. Number 20. Michiel Roux, net worth $1.1 billion. Michiel Roux of South Africa founded Capitec Bank in 2001 and owns about an 11% stake. The bank, which trades on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, targets South Africa's emerging middle class. He served as chairman of the board of Capitec Bank from 2007 to 2016 and has continued as a board member. Roux previously ran Boland Bank, a small regional bank in Cape Town's hinterland. The 70-year-old doesn't look much like a millionaire, but Michiel Roux has done for banking what Bill Gates did for software and Muhammad Ali for boxing. He wears his net worth lightly, but very resilient in creating a bank that in 15 years has forced its way into the top 5 in South Africa's competitive industry. Number 19. Folorunso Alakija, net worth $1.1 billion. Folorunso Alakija is vice chair of Famfa Oil, a Nigerian oil exploration company with a stake in Agbami oil field, a prolific offshore asset. Pampa Oil's partners include Chevron and Petrobras. Alakija's first company was a fashion label, whose customers included the wife of the former Nigerian president, Ibrahim Babangida. The Nigerian government awarded Alakija's company an oil prospecting license in 1993, which was later converted to an oil mining lease. The Agbami field have been operating since 2008. Famfa Oil says it will likely operate through 2024. Number 18. Mohammed Mansu, net worth $1.2 billion. Mansu is chairman of family-owned conglomerate Mansu Group, which was founded by his father Lutfi in 1952. Mansu Group is the exclusive distributor of GM vehicles and Caterpillar equipment in Egypt and several other countries. He oversees the consumer goods division, which includes supermarket chain Metro and sole distribution rights for L'Oreal in Egypt. Younger brothers Mohammed and Yassin are also billionaires and part owners of Mansu Group. Number 17. Yassin Mansu, net worth $1.5 billion. Mansu is a shareholder in family-owned conglomerate Mansu Group, which, as we heard before, was founded by their father Lutfi in 1952. His brothers Mohammed and Yusuf are also billionaires and part owners of Mansu Group. He is chairman of Palm Hills Development, one of Egypt's biggest real estate developers. Number 16. Abdul Samad Rabiu, net worth $1.6 billion. Rabiu is the founder of BUA Group, a Nigerian conglomerate active in cement production, sugar refining and real estate. In December 2018, Rabiu merged his privately owned Kalambina Cement Company with listed firm Cement Co. of Northern Nigeria, which he controlled. His BUA Group also owns Obu Cement, which expanded its production with a new line in 2018. Rabiu, the son of a businessman, inherited land from his father. He set up his own business in 1988, importing iron, steel and chemicals. Number 15. Othman Benjelloun, net worth $1.7 billion. Benjelloun is CEO of BMCE Bank of Africa, which has a presence in more than 20 African countries. His father was a shareholder in RMA Watania, a Moroccan insurance company. Benjelloun built it into a leading insurer. Through his holding company Financecom, he has a stake in the Moroccan arm of French telecom firm Orange. Benjelloun inaugurated a $500 million plan to build the 55-story Mohammed VI Tower in Rabat. It will be one of the tallest buildings in Africa. Financecom is part of a project to develop a multi-billion-dollar tech city in Tangier that is expected to host 200 Chinese companies. Number 14. Mohamed Doji, net worth $1.7 billion. Mohamed Doji is the CEO of METL, a Tanzanian conglomerate founded by his father in the 1970s. METL is active in textile manufacturing, flour milling, beverages and edible oils in Eastern, Southern and Central Africa. METL operates in at least 6 African countries and has ambitions to expand to several more. Doji, Tanzania's only billionaire, signed the Giving Pledge in 2016, promising to donate at least half of his fortune to philanthropic causes. Doji, who is known as Mo, short for Mohammed, launched Mo Cola several years ago to compete with Coca-Cola. Number 13. Aziz Akanush and family, net worth $2.1 billion. Aziz Akanush is a majority owner of Aqua Group, a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate founded by his father and a partner, Ahmed Wahim, in 1932. It has interest in petroleum, gas and chemicals through publicly traded Afrigas and Maheb Oxygen. Akanush is Morocco's Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries and the president of a royalist political party. 5 people have the same net worth, so what we're going to do is we're going to put them on the same number. That's number 8. Number 8. Patrice Motsepe, net worth $2.3 billion. Motsepe, the founder and chairman of African Rainbow Minerals, became a billionaire in 2008, the first black African on the Forbes list. In 2016, he launched a new private equity firm, African Rainbow Capital, focused on investing in Africa. Motsepe also has a stake in Sanlam, a listed financial service firm, and is the president and owner of the Mamelodi Sundown Football Club. He became the first black partner at law firm Bowman Gilfillan in Johannesburg, and then started a contracting business doing mine scout work. In 1994, he bought low-producing gold mine shafts and later turned them profitable. Number 8. Strive Masiyiwa, net worth $2.3 billion. Masiyiwa overcame protracted government opposition to launch mobile phone network Econet Wireless Zimbabwe in his country of birth in 1998. He owns over 50% of the publicly traded Econet Wireless Zimbabwe, which is one part of his larger Econet group. Masiyiwa owns over half of private company Liquid Telecom, which provides fiber optics and satellite services to telecom firms across Africa. His other assets include stakes in mobile phone networks in Burundi and Lesotho, and investments in fintech and power distribution firms in Africa. He and his wife, Titi, founded the Higher Life Foundation, which supports orphaned and poor children in Zimbabwe, South Africa, Burundi, and Lesotho. Number 8. Mohammed Mansu, net worth $2.3 billion. Mohammed Mansu oversees family conglomerate Mansu Group, which was founded by his father Lutfi in 1952 and has 60,000 employees. Mansu established General Motors dealership in Egypt in 1975, later becoming GM's biggest distributors worldwide. Mansu Group also has exclusive distribution rights for Caterpillar equipment in Egypt and 7 other African countries. He served as Egypt's Minister of Transport from 2006 to 2009 under the Hosni Mubarak regime. His brothers Yasin and Youssef, who also share ownership of the family group, are also billionaires. His son Lutfi heads private equity arm Man Capital. Number 8. Koos Becker, net worth $2.3 billion. Becker is revered for transforming South African newspaper publisher Naspers into an e-commerce investor and cable TV powerhouse. He led Naspers to invest in Chinese internet and media firm Tencent in 2001, by far the most profitable of the bets he made on companies elsewhere. Naspers has a 31% stake in Tencent, and Becker serves as a non-executive director at the Chinese company. It sold a 2% stake of Tencent in March 2018, its first time reducing its holdings, but stated at the time it will not sell again for 3 years. Becker, who retired as CEO of Naspers in March 2014, returned as chairman in April 2015. Number 8. Isabel dos Santos, net worth $2.3 billion. Isabel dos Santos is the oldest daughter of Angola's longtime former president, José Eduardo dos Santos, who stepped down in fall 2017. Her father made her head of Sonangol, Angola's state oil firm, in June 2016, but Angola's new president removed her from that role in November 2017. Forbes research found that while president, Isabel's father transferred to her stake in several Angolan companies, including banks and telecom firms. She owns shares in Portuguese companies, including telecom and cable TV firm Nos SGPS. A spokesperson for Isabel told Forbes that she's an independent businesswoman and a private investor representing solely her own interest. Number 7. Naguib Sawiris, net worth $2.9 billion. Naguib Sawiris is a scion of Egypt's wealthiest family. His brother Nassef is also a billionaire. He built a fortune in telecom, selling Orascom Telecom in 2011 to Russian telecom firm Vimpelcom, now Vion, in a multi-billion-dollar transaction. He's chairman of Orascom Telecom Media and Technology, renamed Orascom Investment Holdings to reflect investments in other sectors. Family holding La Mancha has stakes in Evolution Mining, Endeavour Mining and Golden Star Resources, which operate gold mines in Africa and Australia. In 2017, he shifted ownership of La Mancha to his mother, Yusria Loza Sawiris, for estate planning purposes. Number 6. Izzat Rebrab and family, net worth $3.9 billion. Rebrab is the founder and CEO of Cevital, Algeria's biggest privately held company. Cevital owns one of the largest sugar refineries in the world, with the capacity to produce 2 million tons a year. Cevital owns European companies, including French home appliances maker Groupe Brandt, an Italian steel mill, and a German water purification company. Rebrab has a plan to build steel mills in Brazil to produce train tracks and improve transportation logistics for sugar, corn and soy flour exports. Number 5. Johann Rupert and family, net worth $5.3 billion. Rupert is chairman of Swiss luxury goods firm Compagnie Financière Richemont. The company is best known for its brands Cartier and Montblanc. It was formed in 1998 through a spin-off of assets owned by Rembrandt Group Limited, now Remgro Limited, which his father Anton formed in the 1940s. He owns a 7% stake in diversified investment firm Remgro, which he chairs, as well as 25% of Raynet, an investment holding company based in Luxembourg. Number 4. Nassef Sawiris, net worth $6.3 billion. Nassef Sawiris is a scion of Egypt's wealthiest family. His brother Naguib is also a billionaire. Sawiris split Orascom construction industry into two entities in 2015, OCI and Orascom Construction. He runs OCI, one of the world's largest nitrogen fertilizer producers, with plants in Texas and Iowa. It trades on the Euronext Amsterdam exchange. Orascom Construction, an engineering and building firm, trades on the Cairo Exchange and Nasdaq Dubai. His holdings include stakes in cement giant Lafarge Holcim and Adidas. He sits on the supervisory board of Adidas. Number 3. Nikki Oppenheimer and family, net worth $7.3 billion. Oppenheimer, heir to his father's fortune, sold his 40% stake in diamond firm De Beers to mining group Anglo-American for $5.1 billion in cash in 2012. He was the third generation of his family to run De Beers and took the company private in 2001. For 85 years until 2012, the Oppenheimer family occupied a control spot in the world's diamond trade. In 2014, Oppenheimer started Fireblade Aviation in Johannesburg, which operates chartered flights with its fleet of 3 planes and 2 helicopters. He owns at least 720 square miles of conservation land across South Africa, Botswana and Zimbabwe. Number 2. Mike Adenuga, net worth $9.2 billion. Adenuga, Nigeria's second richest man, built his fortune in telecom and oil production. His mobile phone network, Globacom, is the third largest operator in Nigeria with 43 million subscribers. His oil exploration outfit, Conoil Producing, operates 6 oil blocks in the Niger Delta. Adenuga got his MBA at Pace University in New York, supporting himself as a student by working as a taxi driver. He made his first million at the age of 26, selling lace and distributing soft drinks. Number 1. Aliko Dangote, net worth $10.3 billion. Aliko Dangote needs no introduction. He's not only the richest man in Africa, he's also the richest black man of African descent on earth. He's the chairman of Dangote Group of Companies. His net worth is currently estimated at $10.3 billion. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 20 billionaires in Africa. Thanks for watching this video. If you want us to cover any of your top 10 topics, do well to leave a comment in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.